here. That's why we created, thanks to Tatiana, I don't know where she's the artist that made this. So, first we start with the body, because we're here embodying emotions. We're here as a body first. So recognize first the flesh, the body. You know, and this sensual, incredible, sacred woman that is the body. And we start becoming conscious of the body and the abilities of the body and the beauty of the body. And then we build the body of water that represents the emotions. So when we know how to manage our emotions, we become more powerful, especially as a women, because we are, you know, the givers, we are the nurturers, we are more airy. We really have a very differences between female and males, and we need to acknowledge those differences. So we work out the emotions. The waters, you are 70% more water in this body. So waters are like incredibly important. So we can program the waters, we can play with the waters of the body. It's all kind of magic that we can do with the waters. So when we build this consciousness of the water in the body, so we're ready to build the light body. So that's the moment when we start building consciously that we have a light body. Okay, and we start expanding this light body that resonates and connects intuitively with everybody. That's what Nassim Haramein, which is the quantum physicist, he calls the union, the moment where there's not really space. It's all the created space is when we be coming together through the lights. I'm touching you, I'm touching you, I'm touching you, I'm touching everybody with the light. No? And then it's when we are able to create containers of community and light. And we become like all, you know, into this interconnection, almost telepathic, you know, about our bodies of light, which is amazing. So that's the first part that I wanted to say. So because of the flesh, that's the beginning. When we incarnate, we become into the flesh, obviously. That's the way that we incarnate, obviously. So this artwork represents what, as a woman, is the representation, the metaphor for Gaia, for Pachamama, for the earth, for all the nurturing and all the things that we as, you know, the earth. The female gives birth to both, male and females coming out of the body of a woman. Okay, so that's very important to acknowledge. So that's why we women have the power right now to be activated and bring the males, you know, into the fun. So I believe that spirituality doesn't have to be so serious. I mean, why? We can have fun. We can learn a lot, you know, being spiritual and freaking having fun. Having an experience, you know, that is fun. Thank you. Okay, let's turn around a little bit into that area. Okay, so for me, okay guys, all this collection is entitled Water Goddesses. And this is when I was building my own body of water. When I really was trying to be a magician and an alchemist, I consider now that I am an alchemist. Abracadabra. So it took me all this process to build my body of water. So what I did with this process is I just was imagining, I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest with you guys. I was just experimenting, using my own body and my own mind as an experimental thing for creating art. I didn't really know. I just felt the intense, you know, urge to create like this river of water. So I got this piece of canvas that was huge, gigantic. I just throw it in the floor. Imagine all this is just a piece of canvas on the floor. And it's just throwing, you know, paint, like loose, and throwing paint. I just knew that I wanted to create like a river, something that is flowing. So I built the paintings like how you build like a building. You go by layers. So you build, because I know so much about color, so how one color in transparency create another color and create another third color and quaternary color and blah, 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 all the technique. So I started with the blues in the background. And I would throw just all the painting And then I will just put things to create the texture, all these textures like plastics and stuff. So when the river was built, I decided to cut it in perfect, same sizes and put on top the female figure in all the paintings. So that represents the emotional body. So this is what I believe after doing this experiment. I strongly believe that the water has, number one, has consciousness. Masaru Emoto, if anybody knows his work, he tested and he was a scientific who proved that water has consciousness and we can program water. Therefore, we can program our waters. Mm-hmm. We just can create that kind of magic. Thank you. So okay. First thing, water has consciousness. We can program the water because we're 70% water. We can program the water of the body. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Second, because water represents emotions, and like I just said, it's building the body of the emotions, knowing how to flow with the water, how to become a hurricane. And we're not to do that.
Yeah.
And how to become flowy and sensual and beautiful and delicious. That too. That's water, all the emotions that we as humans can exert. That's water. That's really the game of water. So every one of these pieces represent like something about water. For instance, she's called velocity because she's kind of changing dimensions. And then she is flow. I don't know if you can see the body in the wave. Almost like orgasmic. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's called flow. She is embrace when you just have to embrace yourself. You have to like make a pause and just like and crying, And then here is called desire. If you there's a lot of images like really hiding into these paintings, but if you can see there's like a kind of face kissing the ankle. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Absolutely.
Okay, here is called vision. This painting has more than 100 faces. It's kind of psychedelic. You have to just look and look and look, and then you start discovering the faces. Vision. So in this moment, I was start seeing like the matrix, like the sacred geometry where water is being built, because everything in nature is sacred geometry. We are sacred geometry. Like we are just, fractals. All of us, which is energy. So I started in this moment, I was so into the colors and so much that I started seeing like the fractals of the water. So this is kind of a representation of that state of seeing, the sacred geometry inside the element. Wow. So here, this is called merge. It's the moment when you merge from one dimension to the other, and when you really understand that you just you get it. Like I was having so many aha moments. So it's that merging, that merging into different dimensions. She's called poem. She's just enjoying the sensuality and the deliciousness of the water and all the beautiful tantra feeling in the body. Energy, yes! When you just have an aha moment, of emotional aha moment. And then of course play. Let's have fun. Let's just play, guys. Let's just have fun. So for now, this is the tour. Thank you so much for listening. Guys, also good together because I'm also a fashion designer, but I just do unique pieces like art and very sensual too. So we can take a peek inside. I can give you a little talk about the fashion. Now let's get into more of the fun. Okay. So here, by the way, we're having a fashion show at 11:11. Get ready, it's gonna be hot. Okay, let's take a peek. See the artist today. Come on in and let's just go around. So everybody can go around. So this is from another collection. It's called the Eternal Lovers Collection.
Right.
Yes.
Sí. Hindi.
Yeah, this is a queen bee. This is an actual. I didn't make this one. It's a couture queen bee costume. You see the cells and the crown and everything. It's just amazing. So all the pieces are original pieces made from some things that are recycled materials, something art from other artists, a few things. I have I'm supporting this girl, she's an amazing artist and jewelry, so I'm supporting her. She has also some of her pieces here, awesome. Yes. So just, just turn around and check it out. If you have any questions, guys, I'm here. Your host.
Hi, this is so fun.
So thank you for being here, and I think I'm going to change my clothes and start having so much fun. Not that I'm not having that fun right now.
Thank you, Chia!
Oh, thank you guys for being here. I just love you all. Oh my God, this is so amazing.
Thank you for bringing us together.
Oh my God, thank you.
This is sacred.
Yeah, this is sacred, fun, beautiful. So if any